Not muck around. We're going to go to a news break and play for $250,000 cash.
Up next on Win News, First Ministers disagree over returning traveller targets, Canberra in the grip of a new car shortage, and the Raiders look to lock in their future stars.
You're watching Channel 9 on the Win Network.
Daniel is in the hot seat. Daniel Lukatic from Avondale.
Across Canberra and its surrounding regions, this is Win News.
Tonight, the PM unveils a four-phase plan to hit vaccination targets. Masking up no issue for Canberrans, but a different story over the border. And Canberra motorists flout Civic's new 40k speed zones. Good evening, I'm Bruce Roberts. Also tonight, Canberra's car market heats up with shortages, proving a boom for anyone with a second-hand set of wheels to sell. Australia won't return to normal until at least next year, according to National Cabinet's new pandemic pathway. The four-phase plan was unveiled today, along with a dramatic change to international arrivals.
The 45th National Cabinet proving one of the biggest yet, with Australia's international arrivals cut in half.
Because of the particular
Win News.
The ACT's Chief Minister says the framework of the PM's new plan out of the pandemic is right, but plenty of questions remain. Andrew Barr says he wants to know exactly what levels of vaccinated populations are needed to move through the phases.
Do you pull the trigger on moving to a subsequent phase? Clearly that time is not now. We don't have enough.
Canberrans are playing by COVID mask rules, with police yet to issue any fines for non-compliance. But a warning, those who refuse can cop an on-the-spot fine of $1,000.
5 days into the ACT's mask mandate, and according to police, it's so far so good.
We have had good compliance.
Canberra drivers have been put on notice, slow down on Northbourne Avenue and Barry Drive or face a big fine. Cameras and Civic have caught around 20,000 drivers going over the 40km/h speed limit since it was lowered from 60 just 2 weeks ago. They've escaped penalties. Dozen businesses have been destroyed or damaged during a ferocious fire which ripped through a Southern Highlands building last night. Crews worked for hours to extinguish the blaze, miraculously saving the whole block from going up in flames.
Bowral's main street blackened and burnt, a bank and surrounding businesses gutted by fire.
These guys, my views.
Canberrans are facing up to a year-long wait to pick up their new car amid soaring demand and a hold-up in parts. It's getting so extreme, some second-hand vehicles have been bought for more than their price brand new.
It's been a stop-start 18 months for Canberra's car industry.
Initially because of COVID.
News.
When returned this Friday, the experimental solution to school holiday madness as scientists step in with home classes, and Canberra's free e-bike library extended for another year.
You're watching Channel 9 across regional Australia on the Win Network.
At Aware Super, we keep...
At 7.
Canberrans have another year to give electric bikes a go for free as the ACT government tries to encourage the switch to zero-emissions transport. The highly popular e-bike library based at Downer has seen around a third of borrowers go on to buy one.
Canberrans in two minds about getting on two wheels, the electric version that is, now have another 12 months to give this e-bike library a spin. News.
Figures confirm it is tougher than ever to buy a home in Canberra at auction. The June Domain auction report reveals the capital's median auction house price broke $1 million for the first time. Canberra's clearance rate at 87%, down on the previous month, but still highlighting strong buyer demand while lacking supply. If your kids are going stir crazy these holidays, online science classes might be the perfect solution. Parents are being given a helping hand to keep young minds active. Experiments turning kids into scientists in their own living room.
3, 2, 1, go!
Not a science lab, but a kitchen table. Science Space has the recipe for interactive lockdown learning.
It's a great idea to keep kids...
Time now for Friday Night Sport with Amy Duggan. The Brumbies are looking to go out with a bang in their final Super W clash.
They sure are, Bruce. That's right. They say they won't be holding anything back when they meet the Rebels tomorrow. Also coming up, Ricky's Raiders readying themselves for the Titans, and Nick Kyrgios cruises through to the third round at Wimbledon.
The Good Guys brought to you by Harvey Norman. Everything you need in electrical, technology, furniture and bedding. Shop in store and online today.
The Nick Kyrgios show has continued at Wimbledon. The 26-year-old firing down 29 aces to power past Italian Gianluca Marga in the second round. The 7-6, 6-4, 6-4 win coming in just under 2 hours. Signing spree won't be slowing down anytime soon, revealing more announcements will come over the next few weeks as the club looks to the future. We ordered another top 10 finish at the Tour de France, crossing the line 9th in stage 6. The 30-year-old getting into a strong position in the run to the finish, but was unable to stay with the leaders as Mark Cavendish claimed his second stage win. The Canberran is ruled out of the Brumbies' final match of Super W. Schoolgirl Talia Hedaraka is set to take her place at fly half in what will be just her third appearance for the club. They went out to crack into the Canberra Raiders Cup top 4 when they square off against Tuggeranong tomorrow. The Roos have hit their straps in recent weeks, thrashing ladder leaders Duggan Stadium tomorrow when the race for a spot in the NPL finals begins to heat up. Monero plays host to Gungahlin United and they're eager to secure a win, slowly building after a mixed start to the season.
Keep improving on sport. Terrific, Amy. Thank you very much for that. Let's talk weekend weather with Chris Polzot. Hello, Chris. How are we looking?
Bruce, there's still a few more showers in store for the capital tomorrow, but the skies will be clearing by Sunday. I'll have the weather details after the break. It's the one thing. Welcome back. Tonight's weather photo is from Meng. Meng snapped this brilliant shot from underneath the Commonwealth Avenue Bridge. Spectacular work there, Meng. Thank you very much. If you've taken a weather photo and you'd like to see it on our screen, you can email it through to us. The address is weather@wintv.com.au. Let's dive right in to some details from today. It was a sunny afternoon at the coast. For Sydney, 21 degrees, 20 the max there for Wollongong. Further south, a partly cloudy day at Bateman's Bay, 20 the max, 19 degrees for Bega. Looking inland now, we did have some morning fog, snow showers above 1,500 metres about the ranges. Jindabyne dipping to just 1 early this morning, slowly climbing into the double digits by 10 a.m. 13 was the max for Bombala. And for the ACT, mostly cloudy. Stirling recording 30 millimetres of rainfall in the 24 hours to 9 a.m. today. At Queanbeyan, 13 degrees and 12 was the top for Braidwood. On the charts, a high pressure system over the southern Tasman Sea is still slowly moving east, extending a ridge across New South Wales and the ACT. Now, a frontal system will sweep across the region later tonight and tomorrow. Another high will move across in the wake of the front during Sunday. To the forecast now for the south coast is looking partly cloudy at Nowra, 18 degrees, 17 there for Ulladulla. Further south, a little bit of cloud about, slight chance of showers about the Vic border at Merimbula, 17 degrees. Inland to the Snowy Mountains, some morning frost, partly cloudy and a high chance of showers about the ranges. Snow is possible above 700 metres. For the ACT, a medium chance of showers, snow possible above 900 metres. In the city tomorrow, a chance of a light shower or two and 11 degrees. Let's have a look at Canberra's temperatures now for the week ahead. Skies will be clearing after tomorrow for mostly sunny conditions. But with less cloud will come more frost, especially during those early hours of the morning. And those minimum temperatures are looking cold once again. That's all for weather tonight. Have a wonderful and safe weekend, Bruce.
Terrific, Chris. Thank you very much for that. And thank you for your company this Friday, July 2, and also throughout the week. That's how we saw you news across the capital and region. Have a terrific weekend.
has been a Win News presentation. Win News, Regional Australia's #1 news source.
We have agreed a new deal for Australians on the pathway out of COVID-19.
Tonight, the four-step plan to get life back to normal and put an end to COVID lockdowns. The country's leaders agree to slash overseas arrivals, so what now for the thousands of Australians stranded? Sydney's cases spike, new hotspots in Bondi and Bankstown. Masked revolt, angry shop owners clash with police. And is tonight's game against the Panthers the most crucial yet for Mitchell Moses?
This is 9 News with Georgie Garden.
Good evening. No more lockdowns, no more hotel quarantine and a path back to normality. That's what Prime Minister Scott Morrison has declared in an ambitious plan agreed to by every state and territory leader. But it all relies on getting enough vaccines into Australia and then into people's arms.
A Prime Minister